Good morning, students. Today we have to discuss about a very new topic, which is called delegation of authority in the subject of management process. First, we should know about what is the delegation and what is authority, and how the delegation of authority is going to use to the managers in the organization to achieve the goal of the organization. Okay. A manager alone cannot perform all the tasks assigned to him in order to meet the targets. The manager should delegate authority. Delegation of authority means division of authority and power downwards to the subordinate. Delegation is about entrusting someone else to do parts of your job. Delegation of authority can be defined as subdivision or sub allocation of power to the subordinates in order to achieve effective results. Okay, here into the organizations, the managers are going to perform very required tasks to company goal achievement. So in this process, the managers are not able to get all the things effectively, or they are not doing those tasks singly or alone. So in this concern, the managers are going to divide the delegation of authority to the different people or different subordinates. That means they have to divide the authorities to the different subordinates for the purpose of fulfillment of the task effectively. Okay, when we have to give the task to the different people, they have some confidence on that, they have some commitment on the work, and they feel the managers are consider me, so I can complete my task in time. So like we have to divide the parts and divide the divisions towards the tasks performance. They all subordinates are going to feel it is my authority, it is my responsibility, like they have to be fulfill the task. So here we should go through the elements of delegation. In that, first one, authority. In context of business organization, authority can be defined as the power and right of a person to use the allocate the resources effectively, to take decisions and to give orders so as to achieve the organizational objectives. Authority must be well defined. All people who have the authority should know what is the scope of their authority is, and they shouldn't misutilize it. Okay, as you all know that authority is concerned when the people are going to receive the task from their other higher authorities. When we have to receive the authority from them, when we have to feel it is it is our responsibility. The authority is called the power and right of a person to allocate any of the resource efficiently, and he has the authority to take decisions to achieve the organizational objectives. When we have authority to do any of the work in the organization, that authority is useful to organization development. Okay, we don't go for a misutilize the authority. When we have to misutilize the authority in the organization, it will leads to the loss of the company. So that we have authority, so we just respect that authority and we will give a proper responsibility towards that authority, and we will fulfill our job effectively. Okay, next, responsibility is the duty of person to complete the task assigned to him. A person who is given the responsibility should ensure that he accomplishes the tasks assigned to him. If the tasks for which he was held responsible are not completed, then he should not give explanation or excuses. Responsibility without adequate authority leads to discontent and dissatisfaction among the person. Here, when authority is going to give a responsibility to the people, when we have to get authority from our higher authorities, we will feel it is my responsibility. I have to fulfill my authority, my responsibility, because they are believe me, so that they have to provide authority to command the people, or authority to achieve decision making towards the people who are working under me, so that I have to fulfill my task effectively to fulfill the task of the company. Okay, like we should be ensure that I'm very much answerable to the my answerable to my higher authorities, okay, so that we will be perform our job without any stop and without any arrogant, so that we will respond towards our authority, and we will be responsible for that authority to achieve the organizational goals. Next, accountability means giving explanation for any variance in the actual performance from the expectations set. Accountability cannot be delegated. For example, A is given a task with a sufficient authority, and A delegates this task B and asks him to ensure the task is done well. Responsibility rest with B, but accountability still the rest with A. Okay, here it is called, everyone knows, accountability is concerned. If I am going to assign any task to the people, or giving a responsibility towards the task, then the people who got a responsibility and who has an authority on that, they must be answerable to the any of the task, and also they have accountable, they have to give explanation relating to that work, which will be complete effectively or not. So if they have to feel any they have to get any problem in that, they have to discuss about the people who are coming from giving a work to him. He will going to answerable to the higher authorities. So they are being a person, they are accountable to any of the work, and when we have to done our work, we will be explain to them who will provide to the work to us. Okay, next, assign of tasks and duties, granting of authority, creating responsibility and accountability. Here authority is going to give, a delegation is going to give the people, they have to perform assigning the tasks and the duties to the who are working under the person, and also granting of authority, and we will also divide the work or authorities to the different people, and also creating responsibility and accountability. Next, delegation of authority is basis of superior subordinate relationship. It involves following steps: assign duties, that means we should going as a subordinate, the managers are going to give authority towards any task. There you have to assign the duties to the people who will complete that. The people who are involved into complete the task, they are receive the duties from the subordinates, and also the subordinates are giving granting authorities. Subdivision of authority takes place when the superior divided into shares his authority with the subordinates. It is for reason every subordinate should be given enough independence to carry the task given to him or his superiors. That means if you get authority from your higher authorities, you are the person is giving or grant any authority to your under, you are working under the people who are involved. So it is all about granting authority is going to get by the people who give a authority to us. Next, creating responsibility and accountability. The delegation process does not end one's power and grant the subordinate, they at the same time have to be obligatory towards the duties assigned to them. Responsibility is said to be the factor of obligation of an individual carry out his duties and the best of his abilities as per the directions of superior, and also what the superiors are going to give. This is the responsibility you need to perform, so that you are fulfill your responsibility, you can accountable for that particular work to me, and every time you will be explain how you can perform that and how you done the work, like all these are accountable for our superiors. Thank you.